Hey everyone, and welcome to Night at the Improv. Night at the Improv shows every Saturday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. It's the show where you direct my design, and after spinning our word for tonight, Cherries, given to us by Shelly Loves Nails. Thank you so much, Shelly, for your word, cherries. If you would like to direct me to do a design, leave a comment below your word, and I'll add it to the spinner, and who knows, maybe next episode, your word will be chosen. After spinning, we're required to use 3 background colors, so I'm going to be using McCart's Scarlet, Madame Glam's Riverwalk, and then Rosalind's 1852. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in, and for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. So for tonight's theme, I'm just going to drop as many cherries as I need to and see where the wheel takes me. After our next spin, the first decoration that we have to use is charms, and I'm just going to start off by using my Beetles rhinestone glue and attach my magnet with the rhinestones. I find that this decoration is the easiest but the hardest to do, if that makes sense, because it's easy to make a charm out of any word or theme, I think, when it comes to these episodes. But the hard part is actually, it takes more time to do than to just paint a nail. So I'm going to take this Born Pretty Extension Nail Gel, the non-stick hand in soft nude, and I'm going to be just modeling up a couple of cherries with their little, what are those, like branches or whatever. And that's what I'm doing here. And then after that, I'm going to be attaching on like a couple of leaves. Well, I cured the cherries. Now I'm going to attach the little vine things that it sticks to. Cure that. And then I'm going to make 2 of the leaves. I'm going to use my cuticle pusher to make the veins of the leaf. And hopefully that'll stay throughout the design of this charm, because I'm going to be painting this up with some color and some top coat, and I'm going to doll this up with some chrome powder. If you're watching this far, thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and click that like button. It really helps my channel out, and I greatly appreciate your support. So I find that the easiest way to attach the chrome powder onto this surface is using E-Nail Couture Shiny. So I'm going to take my detail brush and I'm going to carefully brush right over the red, and that way we'll be able to attach this red chrome powder on there, and we'll be able to nail cleanse the excess on the other surfaces if that happens. Before we nail cleanse the excess, I'm going to use this Beetles top coat to just go over the cherries only. That way I can seal in that chrome powder, and then I'll go back in and nail cleanse the excess powders on its little vine branch things, whatever that's called. Next, I'm going to be using Rosalind's 03. This is a black, and I do find that the next chrome powder I'm going to be using works well with black, so I'm going to be using a gold chrome powder. And again, we're just going to put this layer of black and then put a layer of shiny, and then we're going to rub in the chrome powder. We're going to top coat it and then nail cleanse the excess, and it shouldn't stick onto the cherries because for some reason the chrome powders never want to stay on, they stay on specific top coats. I've watched Nail Career Education, and Susie says to use a no wipe top coat, which is not always true because I've used different no wipe top coats to try to attach chrome powders, and it didn't work. So I only, so far out of what I have for top coats, it's only attached itself to the E-Nail Couture Shiny, which I'm going to have to get more of because I am now running out. But here's the chrome powder, and I love, you can tell right away if it's going to work or not because it just sticks and it gets all nice and glossy. That's how you can tell if it's a nice, perfect application of the chrome powder. After our next spin, our next decoration that we have to use is gold leaf. And I'm going to be using this gold leaf. I am starting to not particularly like gold leaf. It's been coming up a lot in my episodes, and I just don't know what to do with it. So I'm just going to top coat this nail, and then we're just going to apply them randomly on the surface of the nail. If you're watching this far, thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and click that like button. It really helps my channel out, and I greatly appreciate your support. Now for this nail, I'm going to be using my Born Pretty stamping plate BPL002. This is the Valentine's Day plate, and they happen to have two cherry images that I'm going to be using, so it works out. They're in the shape of a heart, but you know, it's still a cherry, and I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this image here and this image here. And I'm going to be doing reverse stamping. I've got my Born Pretty black BPTC19. And then I have a red and a green from my old Born Pretty stamping polish set that I'm going to use. So I'm just going to keep alternating these two images up along the nail. So I'm just going to let this play out with some music, and then I'll hop back in for the next step. Once this is all done, I'm going to be applying Madeline Glam's top coat. I am just dabbling drops of it on the images, and then once I've got them all covered, I'm just going to smooth it out. And after our last spin, we have to use rhinestones. I did use rhinestones in the first nail around the magnets. So I'm going to do some cherries with rhinestones here. I've got my Modelones base coat, and I'm going to just apply these rhinestones on to make them look like cherries. We're going to give that a cure, and then I'm going to be taking my Madame Glam black gel paint, and I'm going to be just drawing up these branches, twigs, whatever, with a couple of leaves on this, and then we're going to top coat it, and that's pretty much the set. If you're watching this far, thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and click that like button. It really helps my channel out, and I greatly appreciate your support. And here's our end result for our word for tonight, cherries, given to us by Shelly Loves Nails. Thank you so much, Shelly, for your word, cherries. If you would like to direct me to do a design, leave a comment below your word and I'll add it to the spinner. And who knows, maybe next episode, your word will be chosen. Here is our rhinestone cherries. Very pretty against that gold leaf. And I like the black on there. It makes it like a artsy print. And here is our, looks like a disco nail with the cherry charm. That charm looks really cool with the gold chrome powder. Take it off. Simple. Put it back on. Cherry. And last but not least, we have our plain Jane cherries, but the cherries are hearts, and that reverse stamping looks so cute. Well, thank you so much for joining me at Night at the Improv every Saturday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos. And join me again not only Thursday for my rerun workshop. This week we are doing a Kinder Easter collab with 7 other ladies. So join me for that. Join me tomorrow. I'm going to be kicking it off. Each of us is going to do an Easter surprise. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks. Bye.